a racetrack, concert, a tractor pull, a rodeo. What do all these things have in common? These are just some of the few events that you can find at the Citrus County Fairgrounds in Inverness, Florida. Today, we explore this large multi-use facility and how the Fair Association works together with the community to promote family fun and fellowship. So get ready for an episode filled with speed, excitement, and all-around great fun for the whole family as we highlight the Citrus County Fairgrounds on Gems of the Nature Coast. The Citrus County Fairgrounds is located 1.5 miles south of Inverness on Highway 41. The Fairgrounds is a 26-acre multi-use facility used to host multiple events throughout the year.
The Citrus County Fair Association was established in 1947. We've been on the current grounds for over 50 years. There's Speedway every Saturday night, the County Fair in March. The Rodeo happens there in November, which is a 4-H event, as well as many other concerts, equine events, and a flea market every Saturday.
Every year in March, the Citrus County Fair Association puts on its most popular and exciting event of the year, the Citrus County Fair. The fair attracts people from all over the area, providing great food, exciting rides, entertainment, and a great family atmosphere. But the heart of this event is in the participation of the youth.
The Citrus County Fair is a celebration of our community. It happens in March every year. It's an opportunity for the youth of our county to learn a little bit about agriculture. It's also an opportunity for them to celebrate and showcase their projects that they have raised just specifically for the Citrus County Fair. It's also an opportunity for all of our local people to display their crafts, what they have homegrown, a painting they may have done, or something good to eat they may have cooked as well.
Contests and exhibitions are a crucial part of the fair. Participants are excited to talk about their projects and take great pride in displaying their entries. One of the main purposes of the exhibitions is to build confidence and inspire the younger generation to work towards a goal. Projects like raising livestock take knowledge and a huge amount of responsibility, traits that will benefit them for the rest of their lives. One of the main attractions of the fair is its selection of exciting midway rides. Whether you're a kid or just young at heart, there's something for everyone. The Citrus County Fair is also a great place to forget your diet and treat yourself to the many delicious, sometimes indulgent delights available throughout the week. Another aspect of the fair is the variety of high-caliber entertainment acts performing during the week. And keeping with the tradition of the fair, many of these concerts feature local talent.
Well, we know we provide great entertainment. Sometimes it's not name entertainment that you immediately recognize, but we represent to you that if you go in there and check out the entertainment, you're going to enjoy it. Some really good things going on in the auditorium.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Every year, the Citrus County Fair exceeds expectations by showing off the community and providing a family fun atmosphere. So if you're looking for the best in excitement, food, and entertainment, look no further than the Citrus County Fair.
The County Fair represents an opportunity for the community to come together, showcase itself in all divisions of our county, and plus great food, good fellowship, and a great time at the fair.
Next, we head to the fair's pavilion, where cowboys and bucking broncos collide, and we find out why these tractors are making so much noise. It's all coming up on Gems of the Nature Coast. The Citrus County Fair Association also owns a large pavilion on the grounds, able to accommodate large crowds for events. This pavilion makes it perfect for concerts, tractor pulls, and even a professional rodeo.
The rodeo is tons and tons of fun.
The rodeo is an outstanding community event. The Citrus County 4-H Foundation does the rodeo every November, and the purpose of that is the fundraising for our local 4-H program.
The Citrus County Rodeo is put on by the Citrus County 4-H Foundation, and it's our primary means of raising funds for our 4-H program. We have 18 foundation directors, and they work together with 4-H volunteers and volunteers in the community to put on a rodeo that brings into our community professional rodeo riders from across the United States, both men and women, to do bull riding, team roping, bronc riding, and barrel racing.
It is a professional rodeo event, and we have the 7 events of professional rodeo, and it's turned into a great annual community event. Packed house, lots of fun, lots of cowboy hats and belt buckles.
The rodeo is an action-packed 2-day event starting with a Friday night kickoff with fun games for kids and even adults. For those brave enough, you can test your skill on a bucking bronco. Well, almost. The rodeo is a fun-filled event, but also plays an important role in supporting the local 4-H Foundation.
4-H is an opportunity for a child to learn many, many different things. We have projects from animals to aerospace to shooting sports to canning. So every child has an opportunity to learn something, from our local 4-H program. Economic times in our county, we all struggle sometimes with what's going on. The 4-H Foundation's only mission is to raise funds for the Citrus County 4-H program. We do things like scholarships, we do leader training, we do sponsorship of trips to reward children for doing well. We provide many awards, transportation, and just a whole bunch of things. And the county can't always afford to do all they would like to do, so the 4-H Foundation steps in and helps the children get what they deserve.
These are young men and women that ride horses. They spend about 3 months practicing for the rodeo, and they do a team drill during the break of the rodeo. When the 4-H kids come in and they participate on the drill team, it lets everyone know how much they've grown as a team. 4-H is very big on team building and leadership, and we're really interested in building the youth in our community so that they can be citizens that give back and grow their communities. So they're all going to be coming out there, and they want you to see what they've done and learn a little bit more about our program.
But it is a professional event, and the 4-H Foundation chose something different to raise the funds for our local 4-H program. It is the only fundraiser we do annually for the 4-H program in Citrus County. And it's turned out to be a great community event, and we've been able to meet our goals of funding our 4-H program.
The pavilion is also home to the annual truck and tractor pull. Competitors from all over the country compete in this impressive show of man and machine. Truck and tractor pulling is a motorsport where truck and tractors are modified to pull a heavy sled down the track. Whoever pulls the heaviest sled the longest distance is declared the winner.
The tractor pull that happens here at the fairgrounds, the Fair Association only does one a year, and it's always in January, towards the end of January. It started off as a way for just to try something different, but today it's a big event. We had gas and diesel trucks. We had from lawnmower tractors to mini rods, all the way up to the huge four-wheel drive diesel trucks.
And just like most events at the fairgrounds, there's no shortage of food or things to see. This event not only brings an economic boost to the area, but it also helps raise money for scholarships.
It's a great economic event for our community as well. When I was looking around the camping area, there were 28 different states represented there at the fairgrounds those 2 days. But we had a lot of fun. But the Citrus County Fair Association, not only do we have a little fun and enjoy it, but the proceeds from that event also fund some scholarship dollars that we intend for participants who are part of the fair can apply for. And that's what we do, try to take care of children and the local kids in our community.
If you plan on attending the tractor pull for the first time, Hal has some important advice for you.
Bring your earplugs. Sit by somebody who knows what's actually happening, kind of like going to the Speedway. When you're non-knowledgeable about it, it just looks like a lot of noise, but there's actually a lot of technical stuff that goes along with it. So I'd say bring your earplugs and sit by somebody who's done it before so you can ask the questions that you need to ask.
Coming up on Gems of the Nature Coast, we visit the friendliest track in the South. Local competition leads to entertaining racing on Saturday night. Feel the need for speed? You don't have to travel far to find non-stop competitive racing at its best. Just check out the friendliest track in the South, the Citrus County Speedway.
Citrus County Speedway is Saturday night racing, stock car racing at its finest, the backbone of stock car racing that the Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s and the Rusty Wallace's all started that years ago somewhere throughout the United States. It's just a, crash and smash, good stock car, short class racing with, some family feuds. We have them anywhere from go-karts, champ karts, sprint karts, open wheel modifieds, late models, our regular pier stocks, our street stocks, our little four-cylinder bombers, and we've looking to bring some other classes in. We've had some little midget cars come in this last weekend, put on an exposition that wants to come run here on a weekly basis.
Generations of families have competed over the years in various classes, and these drivers take the sport very seriously.
Once they put the helmet on, yes, they take it very seriously. Sometimes we say, don't tighten the strap too tight.
Hopefully, we'd like for everybody to be treated exactly the same. The nature of the beast of racing is you're never going to make everybody happy. So you try to make as many folks as you can, but the nature of racing is that somebody wins, somebody loses. I see it one way, you saw it a different way. So you're never going to get 100%, but we want everybody to come out and enjoy racing and have a great time.
Since I've taken over here in the last year and a half, there's families, the dads have raced here, the kids are racing here, now the grandkids are racing here. So it's a family tradition here of the families that's been here at Citrus County Speedway from one generation to another that just comes here on Saturday night. We have many classes that the father and sons and grandfathers all race together, and it makes for very interesting racing.
We've been a racing family for 40 years, and we've raced everything. And it just escalated from there. I retired on racing, and then my boy started racing again, and my other boy, I built him a car. I asked him if he would drive it, and then my grandson, he wanted to race, so we bought a car and got it for him, and he's the next one in line. He's doing pretty good. We're a racing family, and that's what we do.
The Speedway also has the support of local businesses in the community.
Oh, it's very important. It's a best way anybody here locally for the cost that we have. We have sponsorships reasonable. It depends how big of a sponsorship you want. But you can have your name out every Saturday night, and our announcer naming your name in front of 300 to 1,000 people per night. I mean, it's quite a good investment for anybody here locally, and to have their name out on a Saturday night at one time.
Both the Fair Association and the track promoter work together to create an affordable and friendly atmosphere for families to spend time together on a Saturday night.
The promoter does have a complete just family section where there is no smoking, there is no alcohol. Every Saturday night there is one section for that.
It is an inexpensive way to come to see some events. Like last weekend we had 13 races. It's $13 to get in the grandstand, so you got to stop and figure that's $1.30 per race to watch some great racing. To come in at 7:30, and we were done at 10:30. Just to enjoy some great time of racing and exciting auto racing that you watch on TV with NASCAR, but it's a local aspect of it. It's just seeing the younger generations and the kids smiling and the racing and the happiness of the families. You know, I mean, even with the feuding and things, at the end of the night, it's still great that everybody has a great time, and they come back next Saturday night to put on a show for the great fans that we have at Citrus County Speedway.
From go-karts to school buses, the Citrus County Speedway is your ticket to the best entertainment in town.
And you get the adrenaline and you know, sit out here with your friends and drink a cold one, have a nice hot dog, and watch some great racing.
It's affordable family fun, and it happens every Saturday night at Citrus County Speedway.
With its diverse selection of large buildings and space, the Fairgrounds makes a great place to host an event or fundraiser.
Well, the Fairgrounds is a multi-use complex by nature. We have the huge covered arena there. We have some buildings on the grounds. We have some acreage there. We're set up for power. So we do have lots of different kinds of rentals. We have done things from concerts to draft horse shows, rodeos. We did a poultry show just last week. I never saw so many chickens and turkeys and guineas in my life.
A large portion of activities takes place at the Citrus County Auditorium located on the fairgrounds.
The Citrus County Auditorium is owned by the Citrus County Board of County Commissioners, but the Citrus County Parks and Recreation and the Citrus County Fair have a great partnership. We don't have any problem combining use of that facility. And of course the fairgrounds owns the parking next to the auditorium, so we have a great working relationship.
The auditorium has been home to many fundraising events, such as the Citrus County Library's Systems Book Sale. Patrons can find great deals on books ranging from all genres of literatures, and all funds proceed the local library system. The auditorium is also home to the annual Best Friends Fest, where local pet rescue groups come together to raise awareness for dogs and cats looking for a forever home. The auditorium has been host to everything from a political debate to Miss Citrus County pageants. Due to its size, the fair makes it the perfect venue for outdoor concerts. This makes it possible for headline acts to come to the area and accommodate a larger audience. Though the Citrus County Fair Association works hard to provide an exciting destination for many of the area's popular events, the heart of this organization is dedicated to giving back to the community.
It's extremely rewarding to know that what you've done has made a slight impact in somebody's life, whether it be the 4-H child, an exhibitor at the fair. And my history with the fair goes back a long, long way. I started showing there as a child in 1970s. So I've been at the fair a long time, but the most rewarding part is the relationships and the friendships you make with families and children and the youth that you deal with. There are a lot of children who come up and say, "Hi, Mr. Howe," and I enjoy that. And it may be a child of a child that I already worked with before. Or it could be, "Hey, we did this. We did this," and the sense of accomplishment that you get. Or if you funded your goal, you know, the rodeo does $5,000 a year in scholarships for our children. The fair has several different kinds of scholarship opportunities.
I might add that there are lots of 4-H leaders and volunteers that are in fact 4-H alumni themselves, and they've graduated from our program, they've gone off, they've had careers, and they come back and they want to give back to our county program because they recognize what value it had to their lives, and they want to make sure that it continues for many generations to come.
But you've made a difference in some child's life. Plus, the fair is fun. I mean, yeah, I love to see it come, and then you're ready for it to go. But it's kind of an adrenaline letdown. You know, it shows up when they leave here on Sunday night. By Tuesday, there's nothing left of the fair, and it's like, wow, how did this happen? But the most rewarding part has to be the accomplishment of feeling like you've actually made a difference and helped your community and helped some children.
The Citrus County Fairgrounds has been a landmark in the community for over 60 years. It continues to be a staple in the county, working with the youth, as well as creating new, fun family traditions, which will continue for years to come.
The fairgrounds are an essential part of our community. You know, you can't overstate that enough, how strong a community has an influence on the future of what's going on here in our community and what's going on in our schools and in our after-school programs and in our 4-H clubs that we all work together to build.
I'd just like to tell you that if you haven't been to the fairgrounds, you need to come. There's lots of things to look at out there, and there's lots of opportunities and options about what it can be used for. So come out and check us out.
The Citrus County Fairgrounds truly is a gem of the Nature Coast.